What's going on, everybody? Alex here from the Green Up Academy podcast, where we help you level up your green industry business one subject, one day, one moment at a time. Hope you guys are doing great. This episode today, we're going to be talking about planning properly for 2025, what that means, what that looks like, and how to set your company up for success here going into the year of 2025. You guys buckle up, stay on the mower, wherever you're listening. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Green Up Academy podcast with Alex Kirby, where we focus on helping you level up your green industry business. Whether it's marketing, finance, employees, or strategy, we talk about everything on this show to help you apply it to your business and change your family and company's future for decades to come. Here's your host, Alex Kirby.
Well, hello again, everybody. Alex Kirby here from the Green Up Academy podcast, where, again, your lawn care and landscaping business, your green industry company, we want to help you level it up, whether it's podcasts, community, courses, coaching, whatever it is. I'm here. My team is here to help you grow your company as much as we can. If you guys are not familiar with who I am, my name is Alex. I am from Columbia, South Carolina, Go Cox, and I have been in the green industry now for 8 years. I owned a company, a couple $1 million company, right under $2 million in revenue, for 7 years, and sold that last year. And now, for the last few years, I've helped many companies, over almost 100 probably, I haven't counted, with helping their green industry businesses get healthy, grow, not even just necessarily the scale, but just grow better profits and better margins and plans. And then also we have my marketing company, Backbone Creative Company, where we help trades companies like green industry with websites, social media, ads, email marketing, SEO, all the stuff there. So if you're looking for some help there, we do have a new promo code. I'm going to just say here, if you hear it on the show, if you do promo code GREENUP at Backbone at our website, backbonecreativeco.com, I'll make sure that you get a free consultation and maybe 10% off any services your first month. So we'll do that for you. If you guys hit us up, love to help you any way we can, especially right now where business is so hard with leads and stuff. It's very important to get your marketing right. But here on this show, if you guys are new listeners or haven't been here long, we just talk about the business side of the green industry. I don't really cover much of the mowing and the technical and how to weed eat properly. There's plenty of YouTube content that explains that, but there's not a lot of business content. So that's what we try to do, have done for years now, is help you figure out, how do I grow my business? How do I know my numbers? How do I read a profit and loss? How do I hire better people? Hiring is a big one we do here. I had 25 employees when I had my company. So I've got some experience there. Anything in the business side. So a couple updates before we get into our subject, which is how to make a strategic plan for 2025, how to plan properly. Equip Expo, if you guys are listening, kind of like here before Equip Expo is the kind of the Super Bowl for landscapers, if you will, green industry pros. It is coming up here October 15th, 16th. It's Wednesday to Friday. The opening ceremony is Tuesday, so I think it's October 14th. October 15th through the 18th. So Tuesday night at Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky, a really cool place. They're having an opening ceremony type thing. I will definitely be there for that. That's going to be awesome. Then Wednesday, the show opens at noon, I believe, and it opens till Friday around noon as well. So, guys, if you haven't been, I think you can buy tickets still just at the door. You can buy it online still, but you guys have to come if you're able. We're having an event. The Green Up Academy is hosting its first event at the week of Equip. It's going to be Wednesday night. It is 6:30 to 10:30 at Main Event Louisville. It's going to be raffles, dinner provided, games, bowling, all that stuff's included, and then some learning with me and a talk from me. 6:30 to 10:30. It's $65 a ticket, but I did have a sponsor for the event come through, so we're going to give away one ticket. I'm going to give away one ticket to somebody who really wants to come. So we're going to do a little giveaway. So I'm going to, if you hear this and you want to be entered into the giveaway, we're going to do the giveaway here in the next week. Let's say let's say we do the giveaway next Wednesday. So we're going to do the giveaway October 2nd. Okay. October 2nd, we're going to do it by posting on our Instagram page. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. And if you want a free ticket, make sure that you DM us and say ticket. That'd be great. And then if you email us at alex@thegreenupacademy.com and say ticket, you can be entered there. And then you have to make sure you follow us and just say ticket. And we'll do a giveaway there. So thank you so much. I'll make sure I shout out our sponsor and make sure I say it exactly right. We are starting to work with a company that I believe in a lot. I've talked to you guys about how important your numbers are a ton. Make sure I have their handle right. It's Bookkeepers for Landscapers. Miss Amy McNary. Really, really like her. She's going to come on the show next week. So perfect timing. She's going to be on. It'll come out right after the giveaway. But she's a bookkeeper for Lawn and Landscape Pros. We are big supporters, believers in her. So she's giving away a ticket. So thank you, Amy. And again, you got to make sure you follow her, Bookkeepers for Landscapers, on Instagram. And we're going to have her on the show so she can talk to you about how she can help your company with bookkeeping. So shout out to Amy. So she'll be at the event as well. So we have limited tickets though, guys. So please sign up. We have like 10 tickets left, I think. We're at roughly 10. And then if we need more, we're going to open some more spots. So make sure you get those. You can find it at our website or just DM me and we'll send you the link. I think the link's also on our Instagram bio, right? So producer Max says yes. Okay, cool. So that's going to be great. But then the last thing is I'm going to be at the Bobcat booth Thursday at noon. So if you guys don't know, at Equip, there is a awesome Bobcat mower giveaway. It was actually my idea about 4 years ago. Bobcat has been my long-term sponsor, partner, whatever. I've got 2 Bobcat mowers sitting in here. I've had over 10. I love Bobcat mowers, love Bobcat, the team there, Dan, Ron, and everybody. I've been a long-term Bobcat person. You guys should know that. If you don't, then I don't know how not. So I'm going to be having a little meet and greet there Thursday at the show at noon for 30, 45 minutes. And I think we're going to have some shirts and hats to give away. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's the plan. So make sure y'all come hang out with me if you want to meet me, see me. If you're, the event's a great place. And then the Bobcat booth Thursday at noon. So make sure y'all check that out. And there's literally a free mower giveaway, like a $16,000, $18,000 mower. They always give the newest unit. You just turn your little ticket in and you get entered into a free giveaway. It's really awesome. I think there's been 2,000 to 3,000 people at the booth the last couple times trying to get this mower. So it's really cool. All right, let's jump into our subject today. Planning for 2025. So I always start, the season's winding down. Growing season is winding down in October. Here in South Carolina, we normally mow through October. Then we have leaf season, November, December, and a little bit of January. And then we have an 8-week break. So I always use December, January, February to really start planning in depth and even a little bit of November for 2025, because you've got to, end of the year write-offs. You need to know okay, what do I need equipment wise for next year so I can get my write-offs done? You need to kind of analyze your P&L with your accountant and your bookkeeper and making sure you made money and where'd you lose money. And, there might be some services you offered. Maybe, you might be a guy who's doing fur and mowing and landscaping, and landscaping or mowing was break even and the others were 18% net profit. Well, guess what? Your accountant should say, okay, you need to stop doing mowing. So there's just a lot of factors into planning for the next year, because, how much staff should I have? How many hires am I going to need to make? How many people do I need to fire? I mean, there's so many things. So I kind of want to go through a few of the things that I do when I make a plan for my landscape company when I was making my plans to help you learn, and then also just kind of talk about an opportunity where I could help you do it. So when you're making a strategic plan, you're really kind of analyzing, just like a football coach watches film and they prepare for the next opponent. You're sort of doing that on your own company. Okay. You're looking at what worked this year, what didn't, what went really well, what went really poorly, and starting to make, your plan based on also what do you want to do in the future. So if you did a lot of mowing this year, I have one of our members, Jacob Rasmussen of Cornerstone. He does a lot of mowing, but he really wants to get into more hardscape landscape. So his strategic plan is us figuring out, okay, how do I kind of pivot my company, if you will, to that, to more landscaping. So the first thing you do in a strategic plan is kind of like analyze the year before, which would be 2024. What are the trends? What am I seeing? What did I not like? What did I like? How's my P&L look? Did I make money? Did I break even? Did I lose money? I mean, just all the things that can happen. So you kind of analyze that. Then you start looking forward to 2025 on the things, like I said, what you want to do, your goals, your thresholds. Okay, I had 2 crews this year, example. I want to have 4. How do I make that happen? I'll tell you a quick story. In 2018, I started my company in 2017. We did $250,000 the first year, $500,000 the second year. And I had saved up $100,000 by the end of the second year. I paid myself, very minimal. I think I paid myself $700 a week or something. And saved all the money because I wanted to try to scale if I could. So I had about $100,000 in the bank at the end of year 2. And I realized I had a big opportunity with a contract and a customer. And so I went to my wife. I said, hey, look, here's the plan. I had it in detail. Here's how many trucks I need to go buy, trailers, equipment. Here's how I'm going to do it. Here's how many guys I have to hire. Like, very strategically planned. And I said, I need to spend about 80 of this money. I'll keep 20 going into to roll into the year for cash flow. Can I spend 80? And because I had a good plan, my wife was like, thumbs up. She's the boss. I mean, you gotta make sure the boss signs off. So we did. We bought 3 more trucks, 4 trailers, 4 mowers, like the whole thing cash. And we were able to scale to $1 million in revenue the next year because of that. And the plan went honestly, it went flawless. Now, it doesn't always work that way. It doesn't always work exactly how you hope. But because I had a strategic plan going into my 3rd year, I felt very, very strongly that I could, carry it in and execute. And I was able to. So, that's a mouthful, but make sure you understand your goals and your thresholds. We wanted to go to 5 crews. We had 2. So that was one of our things. Another one that makes a good strategic plan is I call them quarterly financial tiers. So you really want to look at your finances and be like, okay, we need to be here every quarter or every 2 months or every month. Okay, we need to have this much in the bank. We need to have this much work. We need to have this much revenue. Making sure that you look at analyzing your financial tiers, because we've talked about this a lot on the show. Cash is king. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your business. So you got to make sure that you have the financial tiers that you're reaching, guys, to make sure you can accommodate those goals for 2025. So that's really important. How much cash are you going to need for expansion, payroll? We've talked about the 8% rule, which is having 8% of cash on hand for projected revenue. So again, using $1 million, 80,000 in the bank just for cash flow, not for necessarily like expansion, but just like having cash on hand. So that's really important. And then, I think maybe the biggest one is direction. I kind of hit on this a minute ago, but Lord, if you're a Christian, Lord, what direction do you want me to go? Where do I need to head? What is the vision that you're giving me for this company that, I manage, you own? How can I get it going this way? And show me which path you want me to go on. Direction is so important, and which goes to something that's important is establishing, if you haven't, guys, establishing your mission, your vision, and your values of your company. What is the mission of this company? What is the vision for where we're headed? And what are the values that we're going to operate in and day out? Whether that's humility, hard work, dedication, there's so many, okay? But that is so key. If you are kind of a ship that's sailing without a sail or a rudder, it's very, very difficult to get to where you want to go. And I'm a big believer in mission, vision, and values and SOPs, standard operating procedures, being kind of that rudder and that here's where we're headed. So very important for strategic planning, guys. Very, very important. So the question is, right, after I was saying all this, okay, Alex, well, how do I do that? Well, I do a workshop for about half a day. It's going to be coming up. We're going to post it, but I do a workshop where for 3 to 4 hours, I will help you come up with your strategic plan for next year. So, if you need help with, okay, I don't understand this stuff. This isn't my forte. I'm really good at doing the work, or I've never really I have all these ideas in my head, but I don't know how to put them together and make a game plan. I've got all the pieces, but I can't put the Legos together, whatever phrase you want to use. I'd be more than happy to help you guys. So make sure you just go to the Green Up Academy, sign up for a business coaching thing, and then put workshop, and I'll make sure we do that. And I think we're also switching to a new platform here soon for the Academy. And so that'll be an offering we have there as well. But strategic plan, super important, and I would love to help you there. Even if you just need like a 1 hour call to just like, hey, how do I do this? And then I'll set you in the right path for you to do it yourself. That sounds great. But the reason why I thought about this subject is because Equip, it was always, Equip's like towards the middle of October. Equip always was the bow on the previous season and the jump start to the next for me. Like, I love the timing of Equip. It's towards the tail end. It is the tail end of your growing season. And then it really energizes me for the off season planning. So Equip is going to be great. I can't wait to see you guys. Seriously. I really hope you guys come to our event. Please buy a ticket. We've got, like I said, 10 spots left. It's a very small, intimate time. You're going to get one-on-one time with me, to hang out, talk, share things. So make sure you guys sign up for that. And again, we are going to give away one ticket next Wednesday, October 2nd. So make sure you apply with ticket and DMs or email, and we'll enter you into that. So thank you guys so much for listening to this episode on planning. Hit me up if you want help with that on the consulting side. And if we can do anything for you, let me know. And then remember, Ballard Products, Green Up 10 saves you 10% every single time. Corey has always been good to me. And want to give this to he gives this to me so I can give it to you guys. So 10% off all the time, Green Up 10. This is Alex, the Green Up Academy podcast, where we help you level up. We'll see you next time. I just want to remind you guys that we have our Green Up Gathering at Equip Expo coming up. It's going to be on Wednesday night. I think it's October 16th. And it's going to be from 6:30 to 10:30 at main event. We have tickets still available for that. They're $60 a piece, but that includes a very, very robust dinner, unlimited games. I'm going to be giving us a talk. We have a lot of raffles to give away. It's going to be a great time. So we have limited spots on that. Please sign up for that today if you don't mind, because I have to have a certain amount of tickets sold before the event so we can secure that. So really excited to just hang out with you guys, all these people, all of you guys that I get to hear from, talk to, listen to the podcast for a long time. Just want to be able to have an intimate setting. There's only 40 tickets for that reason. So you guys, make sure you do that. So